It's not just a show about landscaping.
Don't you feel a little weird right now?
I don't care.
It's about marriage.
It should be noted that my wife said if I did this, she'd kick my ass.
It's about love.
Are we getting married?
It's about men.
Marcus, we know you're excited, but...
And it's about a kick-ass backyard.
Wow.
Oh man, that is unbelievable.
My name is Kennedy. I'm a landscape designer. Look at this lawn. I'm a big fan of modernism, which brings me to my latest project. It's not modern now, but it soon will be.
It was looking a bit dirty and dated, and it really didn't reflect what we thought was their personality.
Christine and Frank considered this dated space to be their summer escape.
In the summer, we live in the backyard.
So we want to give them a hip, modern oasis that makes it seem like they're not even in the city.
The funny part was I was showing Kennedy, I cut out magazines, man, I'm the biggest magazine buyer there is. So then I'm showing Kennedy, he goes, hey, we did that one. I said, really? That's my favorite one.
I really like the modern aesthetic. You know, form follows function. There's no nonsense, clean lines. That's why I'm really looking forward to this job.
I think finding a client that's willing to go in that direction is exciting for them.
Someone who's done their research, knows what they want, that is rare.
We want to get married in the house.
But frig, I don't know if we're gonna be done in time for this wedding. Happily, I won't be doing this job alone. These are my business partners.
There's this little thing where James called me. He's like, dude, you gotta shave my head.
The guys are great, and they were very straightforward.
This is just kind of how it works around here.
It also saves $12.50 plus tip at the barber.
They came up with a nice design that we didn't find bizarre.
It should be noted that my wife said if I did this, she'd kick my ass.
They kind of read us very well.
What are you gonna do?
The design is actually something that Lauren and I cooked up.
What the hell is that noise?
La, la, la.
Do you want to get the lower back too?
Okay, you know what? No, I don't want to do that.
Thank God we don't bring clients back to this office.
When you look out this yard now, besides the pool, it's just interlock from the 70s or 80s, and this pressure-treated fence, which really just feels like it's a Berlin Wall closing it in.
Yeah,
it's not
brutal.
very...
The interlock has been there for way too long. It's done, and it looks like a parking lot. The client can't stand unnatural materials, and she does not want to use interlock because it's a concrete product. They want to use natural materials like flagstone. And we need to get more greenery back there because it has no tranquility whatsoever. They also need a place to lounge. Right now, this is the only place they sit. Is it right outside the kitchen? Taking that shed out of that area? Look how much room that is. Frank and Christine would like the backyard to play off the modern lines of their house, which right now is a total construction zone.
And we're roughing it.
We're roughing it.
Hopefully our design will tie into the interior reno, the showpiece of which is a 24-foot glass window being shipped from Germany. It's going to look really cool.
We couldn't find some of the products that we wanted locally. We would see them in magazines, right? But they weren't available locally.
Because the entire back of the house is going to be glass, this yard has got to look amazing, no question. Lauren and I have come up with a great plan that addresses Frank and Christine's desire for a modern backyard. The pool stays where it is, but we'll move the shed and replace it with a clean line structure to maximize patio space. We'll paint the fence, replace the interlock with black flagstone, and then we'll add lots of plants to soften it up.
We kind of appreciate the clean lines, I'd have to say. It's like, what'd you call it, flair? Like a certain flair, a certain creativity that you don't really see too often.
The plan is in motion. Today the shed's gonna come down in the backyard. We gotta move the pool equipment and the gas line. I don't think anything will happen. I mean, well, James, this thing hits it. Is there anything to happen to it?
To the pool heat?
Yeah.
Well, as long as the gas is disconnected. You can see right here the valve's turned off, so.
Man, that was lucky.
Ready? One, go.
You know, when you see this kind of destruction, it's hard to believe there's going to be a wedding here in a few weeks.
The wedding. What's the date of that again?
4 weeks.
Yeah, 4 weeks from now. A wedding here in 4 weeks. We better get this job done or it'll be love on the rocks. So when I'm away next week and you're running this project?
I'm away half the week too.
Oh yeah, great. Lauren, when we're away, all right. This is the shed, and this is what it's gonna look like. I just did it just to give them an idea, a sense of feeling what this whole space is gonna feel like.
The scale of it.
The shed's going to have a decorative arbor coming off the front that visually connects it to the pool, fence, and other elements to unify the entire yard.
Kennedy, the materials here for the arbor, is this
This is
okay,
H-beam,
right?
and it's going to be
Right.
inset on the inside of the beam with ipe, the wood.
Okay.
Ipe is a Brazilian walnut that's great for outdoor projects, and the man who's going to put it all together is Tim, our construction carpenter. I made this really intricate model on the weekend.
Sweet.
No two jobs are the same. You come to the next place, you really have to scratch your head and go, how am I going to get there? They draw it on paper. It's really easy. Get on the site. They leave a lot of it to us saying, make it happen.
And while Tim gets started on the shed, our stonemasons are doing their thing. We're using 2 different types of stone for this project. And to achieve the modern look that the clients are after, we're laying them in an offset pattern. The black stone will really make the blue pool stand out like a jewel. Fortunately for Christine and Frank, the pool standing out, at least right now, is a problem.
The one thing we did notice that has nothing to do with this, the design is that we lost our pool. We weren't supposed to lose our pool.
That upset her
It has
very
nothing
much.
to do with the design.
So I went there and talked to her a minute. Can I swim in my pool while you're building my landscape?
Yeah, most people shut it down.
Oh, totally. It covered over so no rocks or anything goes in it or anything. So she wanted it open.
This is the pressure of the wedding, man.
He's as cool as
Do you
a
remember
cucumber.
how crazy your wife was when you got married?
Yeah.
And my wife? And your husband?
You're having a wedding in a month. If you can't use your pool for a weekend or two, so be it. What's more important? They're getting married in the backyard, so it has to be done.
And when are they doing the stripping on the shed? This week. Is it gonna be this week? Oh, cool. Because I must say, because they're getting married, and when I was there last week, I was kind of shocked at the kitchen and the interior. The interior of the house is completely empty. And
Do you think they're really getting married?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Are we getting married?
I think yesterday, 2 days ago, we said no, but
Okay.
now we decided that we're back on, right?
I believed it for a while until now I'm like,
Bet you 20 bucks
it
right
was a
now.
ploy.
I'll
You
bet you
think?
20 bucks there's no wedding at the house.
20 bucks or not, we vowed to get this backyard done in 6 weeks. When you walk into this backyard, it's got to feel this open, kind of uncluttered feeling. It's got to feel back to feeling like a garden again. And it's clean lines with this organic shaped pool, so the pool is going to stand out way more. Behind that, there's going to be an arbor because any vertical structures instantly draw your eye. And as backdrop to it all is a black stained fence. We're making the most of what's there. But definitely one thing we've got to add are some plants.
Here's the planting scheme for Albanese, Kennedy.
Yep.
We're trying to give it a more of a warm, cozy feeling and a sense of it's quite harsh environment now. There's so much patio around this pool. In fact, that's all there is pool, patio, and fencing, and it really needs some softening up. So it'd be nice to have some plants right outside the window that look over the pool just to give it a more tropical feel if we can in this climate.
Against the pool always makes everything kind of a little more lagoony feeling to
Lush.
it, you know? Yeah, Carex.
Carex we love.
Yep.
That's a very hardy, durable plant that grows well in sun or shade.
Yep.
And it would look great with another perennial mixed in with it.
Yeah, because it doesn't have a flower, so you gotta add a little bit of flowers in there.
And Liatris or gay feather, which is a common name, would be a great
Awesome.
addition
to
to
mix
the
it in.
Carex. It
'Cause
has-
even the leaf of that looks kind of Carexy, so
Yeah.
the Carex will look like it's actually the one flowering.
The retaining walls have to be cheered up and greened up.
Yeah, and just with a tall shrub or something in there.
Right, maybe we'll put something that's a fairly common plant, false spirea or cerberia, which would be good for that area because it's an area where they're not going to go a lot because I don't think they're really going to be gardeners.
They just want a great entertaining space, you know? So, and then a couple high plants maybe in front to hide a little bit more of that fence there.
Right, a large shrub or a small ornamental tree against the fence just to soften the harshness along the edges.
Yeah, should be good, be great. I've got a good feeling about this backyard. Tim was there and I walked in and a welded I-beam, when you looked at the end, was like this.
No.
Well, I used to have a good feeling about this backyard.
See, it's right about there. That's perfectly level.
You know what? I can see the line on your level is perfect, and the line in the middle of that thing's
Good twist.
You never want to give guys bad news about their workmanship, but as soon as I walked in, I'm like, that beam's not square.
So it starts off level and each beam, and then it torques out.
So that's from the welding?
No.
It was just the way to ride. So it has to be taken down.
So it chose a crooked piece of steel.
It's perfect here. It's funny. It's on automatic. It's a twist coming out of the mill.
She'll see it and go, take it off. In 2 seconds.
Did she notice?
No, she didn't notice.
Oh, okay.
He noticed when he came home.
So what has to happen now? It has to come down?
Well, it's one piece that's 6 feet, so he has to cut the weld off and get another one and weld it back on again.
Yeah.
We can't let the welding stand in the way of the wedding, so we're just gonna have to solder on.
Between 9 and 10:15, there's a power outage. The entire block.
The street has been plagued by power outages, which isn't exactly helping Christine's swimming pool.
I saw frogs yesterday in the dock.
No
You saw
way.
frogs?
Looks like they want to move it. It's starting to look like a swamp.
It is looking a little murky.
Well, that's what happens when the pump's not going. It's not being filtered.
Okay.
Today's challenge requires an entirely different kind of power, so leave the worrying to us.
Good, that's what we'll do. Yes, dear.
Yes, sir. Today is all about softscape, plant material. It's all going in with a little manpower.
It's sort of daunting when I first get here. It's just a massive greenery.
I changed the distancing to Moor Hex. Moor Hex is an ornamental grass, and we're putting it next to the pool to give the backyard a kind of lagoon vibe.
Liatris, gay feather.
The Liatris is also going beside the pool in a mixed bed with carex. We're putting 6 dogwoods in front of the fence and filling the existing beds and the retaining wall with a variety of flowering perennials. To see any of these plants, Christine needs her 24-foot glass window, and we're still really not sure where it is.
We're still hoping on that. We're waiting for a phone call from Germany.
We've lost a couple days through hydro interruptions down the street, and then Monday we didn't get any hydro in the house. So yeah, we're set back about a day and a half.
A few weeks ago, it became obvious to us that we had to have a backup plan. So we have a place where we're going to have a reception, but we're still hoping that we can have a reception at home after the church and before dinner.
Look at this harbor, man. It's like furniture, this thing. Greg. That workmanship is unbelievable. That's awesome, man. This is the type of yard that I would own if I could afford ourselves. I can't afford ourselves. You know what? It's kind of hard to tell now because plants just go in and they're not filled in. But when they fill in, this place is going to be spectacular. Like the grasses here, they'll be about this high, you know, and it's all irrigated, so these things will grow no problem. It's just, you'd love it to be instant, but that's just the nature of our industry. We do now what's supposed to be amazing later on. People have this notion that pool water will kill plant material, but if pool water killed plants, every job we've ever done with pools, we'd be replacing all the plants, and they don't because we still know a lot of the clients that have the pools, and eventually these plants get so big, like each one will be like this, that it's all root, and there's not an issue for stuff splashing in. No, we don't mind splashing on the plants, but Frank wants to stay dry while he's barbecuing outside.
How the heck are we gonna get up there? Okay, can you go to the truck and get the 2 2x4s, the drill, while I stand here and ponder the impossible? Go towards you now.
A nice seal.
You gotta hear her voicemail to me.
Who?
Oh my God, it's absolutely incredible, Kennedy. I can't believe the difference.
Yay!
But our take on outdoor modernism isn't done yet. This backyard needs a little more eye candy.
We really just need to bring in furniture dining area, lounge area. Do they do a lot of entertaining, or is it more intimate?
There's no children living here, so it's kind of for them.
Well, definitely there's a lot of dark colors going on. I would bring in something light, whether with the materials white or colors.
Right.
I would love to see either a square or rectangular table, maybe with a thick glass top so you get a nice green edge.
Yeah, kind of goes off the pool too. The only thing with me with outdoor furniture, I don't like to clutter places up, but how much furniture can I stick in this area? It's like, you gotta leave the space. The space is like as important as kind of filling these spaces.
This space actually lends itself to being very zen. So next time I see you, we'll probably have it all done.
Yeah, right on.
But there's one more thing this backyard needs before it can host a wedding.
When are the doors coming in?
She doesn't know, man.
That's actually a nice modern look too. Brass board.
It's a painted
A lot of architects are using that now.
Hurricane proofing.
Hurricane proofing. Yeah.
Now Lisa just has to find the finishing touches and we can take care of business. Dirty business.
This better be good.
Wow.
Oh man, that is unbelievable. Look at that.
This is great.
What a modern genius.
I think this one, my favorite part is the before and after of it all.
I think the results are better than what we expected.
Yeah, that pavilion is it's really beautiful.
I think the arbor, even though in your mind you picture it the way it's gonna be, you swear it's not gonna be that perfect.
That is the nicest beam we've ever done.
I think so.
It really is.
Cool. Look at the heaters.
This is the beam award here.
Look at the heaters.
The Arbor Award. Where are the heaters?
The black things.
That is unbelievable, man.
Overhead heaters will allow Frank and Christine to dine outside well into the colder months. And the clean lines blend perfectly with our modern arbor.
We have to learn to call it the pavilion rather than the shed.
Yeah, we don't know what to call it actually. Is it the shed now? Is it the pavilion? The pavilion doesn't seem right.
It seems
either,
a little
right?
pretentious.
You know what? The existing stone wall, it blows my mind. Just because it's such a rough and old kind of part and it was existing as well, and now it seems like it's part of this whole yard in kind of a weird way. It gives a little bit of age to the garden too. The door was ordered before we started, and there was a comment that sometime during this job she said, "I can't believe you guys are finished, and I don't have the door still."
You know, the backyard was ready on time.
Yeah.
And the day after the wedding, we actually had a few people over. They couldn't go in the house, but the backyard was ready.
I love the whole boxiness feeling. I love it in houses. I love it in design. I love just walls, everything. Like, I love that boxy kind of look.
People are often afraid to put posts and stuff in their garden because they think it's going to block the view, and actually it ends up enhancing.
Because it draws your eye up.
That's right.
Before you never looked up, you just looked at whatever was on the ground.
It's like framing a picture, really.
Cathedral.
Yeah.
Tree cathedral.
I had no idea how much was involved in putting stone in.
It's the first thing that goes in the yards, like all the hardscaping, which is stone, wood, fencing. Anything that's not plant material is considered hardscaping. And people think they've pretty much bought a quarry. The idea of garden isn't stonework only. It's plant material, trees, shrubs, flowering. So when the plants go in at the end, everybody has a sigh of relief because they go in so quick that it makes it feel like instantly a garden again.
There's a better distribution of
Space.
plant material, as our gardeners/designers call it.
And Kennedy, the color of the fence too. It's really makes it,
Yeah, but it makes it chic.
I'm kind of the type of person that doesn't like complacency with design, where everything works together so perfectly, and then all of a sudden have something that makes you not so comfortable, like the red planters. Like, you come back like it's supposed to be all monochromatic, and all of a sudden there's that color. I love that. The whole thing with this project was the deadline, which I wish I could never take on another deadline like that again. But, probably will, because I want to do the job because it's fun.
Yeah, nice job though.
Guys just gotta fix that.
The hump thing, the fence is supposed to have that wave in it. Did you know that?
Oh, it's a wave fence. Good try.
No, I already talked to her all about it. We're going to replace just the top board, because see how it's kind of broken up there?
Right.
So they're just going to put one new one in.
Okay.
But we can't push it back.
I was trying to convince them that it's supposed to be like that, but they didn't buy it. And
I said,
but they were good.
I just said a whole bunch of vines. Put more vines on it.
That's right.